Blazing the trail for adults with disabilities, that's what happens at Trailways Camp. And Ann Arnall strives to help each camper achieve success. With being the winner of the Volunteer of the Year Breakthrough Awards 2017, she knows the changes that happen at camp where everyone gets to experience new things.
With Trailways, I think the one thing that's been very positive for me personally as a volunteer there and helping coordinate the other volunteers is just seeing people step out of their comfort zone. And you typically would think that would be the campers who are adults with disabilities, many of which have never been away from home, have never been in a canoe, maybe never held a fishing pole. So that was an exciting aspect, but what I didn't realize was that many volunteers step out of their comfort zone too while they're at camp, and they'll try things that they don't normally do, myself included. I've done some things that I didn't think I'd see myself doing.
And Ann is no stranger when it comes to the Goodwill Industries family.
So my family has been involved in Goodwill for many years, back to my father-in-law being a board member, was kind of a legacy board member of Goodwill for 20 plus years throughout his career, and then my husband has taken on his role as a board member, and then I've taken on a role.
And Ann's sponsors, Sharon and Jerry Miller, the founders of Trailways Camp, see the impact that Ann has made on the camp.
When we first started Trailways Camp, we knew it was going to be good for the campers, and we knew it was going to be good for their caregivers. But a wonderful thing happened that we noticed was the volunteers. Something happened to volunteers. And we said we need to get somebody to better organize, plan what they do, volunteers. And Ann came available, and she's just been absolutely wonderful as our volunteer coordinator. It's a wonderful experience. The nature of camp and the joy that brings, and the joy that brings to the campers and the volunteers, is something to see. As I'm sort of recruiting and helping Ann to get volunteers, we say, come on out. You will have, even if just sitting in a rocking chair, talking to a camper, you're going to get a lot of joy out of this.
Joy that spreads to each camper and each volunteer and makes lasting memories for all.
It's very fulfilling as a volunteer and an individual. Also, the parents of the individuals that are there at camp often leave them on the first day. There's been a few times that a parent will say, you know, they're not going to make it the 4 days at camp. I'll be back here tomorrow picking them up. That does not happen. And then they get to come back on the last day and they see the video of what their loved one participated in during the 4 days that we were all together at camp, and the friendships they made, the smiles on the faces, the things that they were able to accomplish. And that's just a great feeling for everybody. There's usually not a dry eye in the house when we watch the overview video of the week at camp. So it's a lot of fun.